ಮಳೆ ಶುರುವಾಯ್ತು, ಮಾತು ಶುರುವಾಗ್ಲಿ.
Good morning. So we are at the Thenmala. This is the eco resort actually where we stayed. So today, I think yesterday we got late. I couldn't actually reach Jatayu Earth Centre. So what we did, we stayed here. Oh man, there's so much working. I got that. Parked my bike over there, and this is the Jatayu Earth Centre at the top. So we'll go there, try to fly a drone or something, and we'll get a nice view. I think the only way to go up is via that cable car. So we'll be taking that. Now the cable car actually, which goes to the Earth Centre, the Jatayu Earth Centre, which is actually top of a hill. I imagine the actually bike goes to the almost to the base, but not. There's a cable car you have to take, and it's bit costly. About I think 240 rupees for the cable car and 200 rupees for the entry fee. So it will come around 500 rupees per person with the tax and everything. So this, I mean, I hope it's worth it. Actually, it looks really nice. Just clarified with the person here, and it's not really rock. I mean, it almost gives you that impression. The entire thing is made so good, and even the color and everything looks like a rock, or it's cement, it seems. But yeah, nevertheless, it's really a good job. We are here in the Jatayu Earth Centre now. It looks massive here, and wish we could actually even also fly the drone, but unfortunately we didn't get actually permission to fly it here. I think probably it's fine if you are flying from outside. I think here there are some helipads down there, so probably it's like a security risk or something. But nevertheless, I mean, here it's beautiful. The entire structure is actually gigantic. It's windy, and it's not, I mean, though it's actually sunny, it's not that hot, at least because of the wind. So it's a nice place to actually come out and at least for the families and something. And if you're not really doesn't want to keep the bike outside far or something, then this might actually take about and if you're coming here might take about an hour of your time to actually come here and explore and then go down. So we are finally at the Vagamon. After the Paranthumpara we had like a great sunset and then crazy winding roads all the way till here. I mean I'm not really an expert adventure rider or something, but I have been touring on like a motorcycle a lot, and especially coming from I've been riding the Duke 200 for last 5 years, more than 1 lakh kilometer. I know that actually how it gets whenever there is a bad road, and if you're riding a street bike, I mean you can actually travel on any bike. There is no like restriction at all. You can. If I'm actually doing long touring, and especially if I have to do like a lot of kilometers in a day, especially some of those adventure bike aspects actually makes a like lot of difference. Especially like today we had like bad patches, and what happens is that on Duke 200 I had to slow down like fully and then easily take the bad patches or the off roads, or if there is a like a bumpy roads. What happens is that even if it's like you are slowing down even for a little bit and then like taking that acceleration, what happens is that your average speed will actually reduce a lot, but it won't with the adventure, because you are just like, you are not going to slow down if there is a pothole or bad roads or anything. You are just standing up and you are riding. You don't have to worry anything about it. The bike takes it. Bike is built for that. Yeah, so I just wanted to actually share. That's it. And we are here in Vagamon, and I think from tomorrow the trails will start. We will do some trails. I have some plan. Probably some of you remember Uluppuni trails from like almost a year, 2 years before, so probably we'll do that again. Yeah. And where are you now? Oh, you are 20 kilometers. Okay, the life begins at 250 on the 5th day today, and I think probably since the last 4 days you might have seen, like, rather than the off-roads it was more of the highway rides, but I think probably from today onwards we should be doing some trails. So we have plans to do few of the trails around here. There is Urumbikkara, there is Uluppuni. We don't know what's the situation there. We'll go there and see if we can actually do some of the trails. And even to actually come to this hotel, there is some nice off-road stretches here. It was really nice, so we'll try some drone shots as well before we leave the place. So that's it. All excited for the off-roads after almost like a 4 days of riding. Yeah. Bye. Hey, how are you?
Fine.
Good, man. We have actually left from Vagamon, and one of my friend actually for today's trail, Justin, is he couldn't be here. He's from this place, but he gave the directions, and he also sent his friend Irfan is here, so he's actually taking us for the trails Urumbikkara and Uluppuni. So that's the plan for now. He's also motocross rider, so it's helpful. At least aspiring rider. So we'll be riding with him, and we'll just like take some nice shots. Okay, so that was a bit exhausting trail. It was a bit hot as well, but we did like some part of the Urumbikkara trail, and it's not like the smooth off-road. It's more of a rocky patch, which isn't my favorite, but still actually with the adventure took it nicely. Though rear is a bit stiff, but thing is that actually when you're doing that while saddling, it actually takes off so easily, and you don't really feel that unless you're actually sitting on it, which you shouldn't do while doing the off-road. So that's the, I think, rocky patch is done. So the next is to go to the Uluppuni trails. That is actually more softer route, which I went before also. I think probably some of you have seen in my channel, like there are some nice drone shots you get. So we'll go there after the lunch. But yeah, first lunch. Fish. I want fish. You want fish? That's the crazy water crossing. I'm sweating all in. I mean, we tried multiple times actually going there. Super. First was Urumbikkara and then the Uluppuni, but this wasn't in the plan. It came out of syllabus because of Irfan by here. So even last time I with a friend Yazin, actually we come to this place, but I almost forgot the route. Crazy trail up there on the Uluppuni trails. I mean, almost like halfway I even dropped the bike. I think there's no broken parts, and then from there I was able to go to the the topmost where we went last time, till the waypoint from the top. And there's like nice trails once you actually go up. Compared to the last time, it was bit easy because they have made little better roads, but last time it was even tougher. Last time I was riding the Duke 200, which was less weight. I wasn't sure whether I could handle the same off-road on the Adventure 250, but it was so easy. Like, I didn't do much work, the bike was actually pulling me and taking me up. The trail part is all over now, and right now I'm in stop for a nice tea and Palampuri as well. The Palampuri is like a lot of few people who have been following me from last 2-3 years know that how crazy I get for the Palampuri. So this from here onwards, I think the Palampuri saga happens like wherever I'm on Kerala. I usually have the Palampuri. It's I mean even now I get like a lot of DMs every time one of my followers are actually eating the Palampuri. They'll send me a photo. So this is a really beautiful place, and I have like a nice background of like this fields here and even the nice mountains over there, nice breeze. It's not hot, it's cool. So yeah, much needed rest after the tiring off-road. From here onwards, we will be going towards Thodapuzha, so that it will be near for Valparai the next day. Now try to find a stay somewhere near Thodapuzha. I'm planning to find some homestay if possible. I'll ask a few of my friends if there is any suggestions. So that's it for today. I guess it's going to get dark now anyway. We can't record anything much, so we'll be hitting the road. Good morning. So this is the day 6 of our ride. We will be actually going to the Valparai today. I'm really excited because it's been more than almost three years I think since I've been to Valparai. The amazing roads from Athirapilly to Valparai is like a biker's paradise actually. Amazing twisties as well as like beautiful forest. So I'm starting now. It's almost like 6:30 from Thodapuzha. The charging port of 12 volt has been really useful. I've been charging my phone through that. Fine. Thank you. This is my breakfast for the day. Only Palampuri. Getting the bike washed quickly because yesterday we had like super dust at the Uluppuni viewpoint. So sweet. Sorry. Thank you. So nice to actually get the bike finished and met this guy. So he's like KTM Mera Jana. So he's so happy to. He doesn't own a bike as of now, but he's so happy and he's going back home and buying the KTM. आप जाके KTM ले रहे हैं ना?
घर जाएगा KTM लेगा।
बस
छोटा वाला लेगा वो 200 सीसी। मैं बोल दिया घर में मैं KTM ही लेगा।
बस थैंक यू।
तुम्हारे बैठो में एक फोटो लेगा।
हाँ बस थैंक यू।
बाय बाय।
ಆನೆ. ಎಲಿಫೆಂಟ್. ರೆಕಾರ್ಡ್. ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಪುನಃ.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗದು?
It might come back.
ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಕ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗದು?
Coming this way.
No, he was going that way. Okay. Suddenly turned and he...
ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಬಂದ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾ?
ಎದುರು.
ಹಂಗಾದ್ರೆ ಕಷ್ಟ.
I drove the bike and ran.
I think that's safe to go now. No. Let him go through open.
सर वो चढ़ गए. आइए सर, सही होता है. वालपराई में.
Arjun, bas please.
Okay, so this crazy shit happened. I guess probably seen in the GoPro, though it actually gave up after like 1-2 frames. That's it. So what happened was I was doing a decent enough speed on like there was nice curves from Athirapilly to Valparai. So I was doing a proper like a twisties and one of those blind curves. The moment I looked up, there was an elephant. I mean, it was like it looked all agitated. It was like it had all the mud and everything on its back, and I guess probably it was running around, and it was actually facing the other side. So by the time I reached, I was right behind it, and suddenly for the bike sound it turned back, and it got more agitated. And I was actually thinking that okay, let me turn, but I was too close, and the moment I mean like I was trying little back, it got to know that I'm trying to run or something. It tried to chase. I mean, it made that like big trumpet sound and it started chasing. So I had to drop the bike and I started sprinting. So by the time there was a car coming behind me. I think I'm not sure whether it saw the car or it lost interest, but it came almost near the bike. I was kind of worried in that split second also that whether it will storm the bike or something, because most of the videos, some of the videos I've seen on YouTube where they actually stomp the bike or car, I mean if they're angry too much. But I guess the same way like I wanted to get out of there, I think even that was wanted to get out of the road or something, so it ran away. So by the time the car guys came, so it was running on the hill on the other side. And to my unluck, I mean I wasn't recording all the time. The moment I actually took that curve, by involuntary it happens with me, like I've been doing the GoPro, so by involuntary I'll always press record if something happens, anything. Anyway, I mean like at the end nothing happened. I wasn't hurt. The bike was like it was a soft landing only, so bike also nothing happened to the bike as well. So many of you are, I mean I go for like a lot of these forest rides and all, so every day, I mean I've been getting like messages like this a lot of time, that what would you do if you run into like a wild animal or something like that in the forest which you go alone. I'm like, this is what I do. I mean I never actually thought about it. I mean I knew that it always had in my mind, but I never had like an action plan. So this is the action plan. You just drop your bike and run away. Just save yourself. You can take care of the bike later, but yeah, save yourself. That's the only thing I think you should do. Don't do anything else. After the Athirapilly, there was about almost I think 30-40 kilometers of actually forest ride, and we are I think another 30 kilometers to the Valparai. I'm just actually was coming here and I saw something interesting on the right side. Let me just go and check it out.
Thank you.